I want to share some thoughts today. Light always tends to expose the dark, and truth always comes out, no matter how many efforts are being put in place to hide it, twist it, conceal it. In my opinion, truth always comes out, always. There is a huge difference between speaking of authenticity just because someone else does and actually being authenticity. When we are authenticity, or what we do in public is the same what we do behind closed doors when no one is watching. There are no roles to play, no masks to wear. We simply just are. And usually when we say, and what we said in private, we should also be okay saying in public. To speak the same and behave the same when it comes to our attitude, emotions, intensity, thoughts, any of the above. To me, that is authenticity, part of it. When we are emotionally abusive behind closed doors, but then in public, we put the mask pretending to be something completely different. Or when we speak about love, 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 but behind closed doors, we gossip and we slander others all the time. That's not authenticity. That's number one, a representation of our own character. And number two, that's performance, really, for the public, for the likes, and for the image. And we all may know both sides of that, right? I have seen this last year front and center in the group dynamic I was a part of. Sometimes what is presented is far from what actually is, in my opinion. And when you see that, you cannot unsee. So the choice becomes yours. Will you participate in what you see, or will you walk away? Because authenticity is always a personal choice, not depending on anyone. And if you are being blamed for seeing what is, or for speaking about what is, my encouragement to you is don't ever lose yourself amidst that noise, and don't break your authenticity to match them ever. If they broke theirs, it's on them. But for you, stay authentic, stay real, stay true. When we are not authentic, we typically have to do a lot of work switching the masks we wear until each of them, or all at once, will fall. And we will be seen for who we truly are and who we've always been, really, behind the masks. Side note with that, in my personal experiences last year and what I have witnessed happening in real time, that seemed confusing at first, but now it makes so much sense. Masks did not fall, they all simply became transparent. And when you see that, you cannot unsee them. What does it mean? Become transparent, meaning mask, mask, mask. So we can play the path, or we can actually walk the path. We can play the light, or we can actually be the light. How do you know which one it is? That's easy and provable. You just have to stay still enough, witness, and observe. It shows in actions, words, thoughts, intentions, and simply in how we move through life. Many who walk in authenticity and in the light, eventually, consciously or subconsciously, they shine the light on the darkness that has been hiding in the shadows, within themselves, within another, within the group dynamics, and they expose it. Not on purpose. Actually, most often than not, quite accidentally, simply by being themselves. They may be blamed for it, they may be attacked for it, they may be isolated or removed from because of that. But those people, can often be attacked for those things. in order to conceal those behaviors at all costs, the darkness, the behaviors, and what they actually did. That's a lot of work. So some may choose this as an opportunity to grow, to reflect, to thank whatever or whoever shone the light on that dark corner. And so that now it can be addressed, healed, and released. And different responsible choice can be made. While others may choose to attack that light that shone on the dark corner and try to do whatever it takes, whatever they can do to suffocate that light or to cover that light with a blankie so that their darkness and what they did behind the scenes is not exposed, so that they continue to perform as what they want to be seen as. But guess what? They can put a blankie over it to conceal or silence it. Yet, no matter how many blankies they put over that light, it will still be there and it will still be the light, just like it always was. Because that's what it is. It will not stop being the light just because they cannot handle it being so. By hating it, by abusing it, by attacking it, by manipulating it and trying to make it not exist, they only expose themselves in the darkness that was being revealed inside of them and inside of their actions and behaviors all along. The darkness that they could choose to transmute, to heal, and to understand, but they chose not to. This is the same concept as I teach about triggers. Some go and attack the one who triggered them, and some tend to go internally and deal with that trigger. Or even jealousy or envy, which was the scenario I dealt with in my life last year. And it can be quite shocking to observe just how deep and dark someone is willing to go. To first entertain and get what serves them to the full extent, and then to conceal those behaviors. As we know, there is always a more responsible and healthier choice though, and it is up to each individual what they choose, to be the light or the dark, the blessing or the curse, to be a medicine or the poison, concealing themselves as medicine. The choice is always ours. And so is the consequence of each choice we made. There is a reason why many of these scenarios, in my opinion, occurred in many people's lives, specifically last year. There is a reason why many things that were concealed is now being revealed. I think last year was pretty unapologetic about this one. And that is a good thing, in my opinion. As this we are painfully unraveling in my own life last year, I kept hearing, we are done playing around. And no matter how difficult it was in those moments to see what I saw and to be on the receiving end of what I was through by the people I once trusted, it was a good thing. Narcissistic collapse is happening on a collective scale. So is intense spiritual warfare like never before. But why is it a good thing? How can it possibly be, right? Because why wouldn't we want for the ones who we once trusted and considered friends or even family to be revealed for what actually was, not what we wanted to see, and to be revealed what was actually being done behind our back? What if you just allow life and God to pluck away anything and everything that was not authentic and to purify your life that way? That's where trust comes, right? With faith. Let them talk their talk, and you can walk your walk. Humbly and unapologetically, to the best you can. It may be painful, yet after the pain is processed, it is freeing. Because you know who you stand with. And spiritual warfare, what if it actually is been done for you, for you to have to find deeper understanding and intricacies, and for you to find come into even deeper and more intimate connection with God and with yourself like never before. So with that, may we always find courage to see the truth, to be the authenticity and the truth always. May our healing be gentle and soft. And may any and all of those experiences bring beautiful growth. And may we draw many gifts and blessings from all those experiences. May we embrace the truth of who we are with gentleness, softness, and ease. And may we enjoy the beauty and sweetness of this beautiful connection and intimacy with God and with ourselves. I hope this was helpful for someone today. Thank you.